Well, on this tour, I'm hoping to let some people know who are not aware of this that the war in Afghanistan is not justified by 9/11. There are many other reasons, of course, to oppose this war, but the reason we're given all the time by the Bush administration and now by the Obama administration is that we're there because we were attacked by Al-Qaeda on 9/11 and that we've got to prevent another attack on America originating from that part of the world. Well, we've now been working at this for many years, and we now have not only circumstantial evidence of the strongest sort, but actual scientific proof that the official story is simply false. I've outlined this most completely in the new Pearl Harbor Revisited, and more recently with regard to Building 7 in my latest book, The Mysterious Collapse of World Trade Center 7, why the final official report about 9/11 is unscientific and false. Also on this tour, I'm hoping that we can bring together the 9/11 movement with its opposition to the war in Afghanistan, as well as Iraq, of course, with the more traditional peace movement. Now, in some cities, these movements have collaborated, but in most places, thus far, there's been a standoffish relationship by the more traditional peace movements. They've been suspicious of the 9/11 Truth movement. They have evidently worried that being associated with a conspiracy theory would sully their reputations. But insofar as they endorse or don't question the official account of 9/11, they're endorsing the original conspiracy theory about 9/11, according to which it was a conspiracy between Osama bin Laden and 19 young Arabs. And as I say, a conspiracy theory that now has been scientifically disproven most strongly with regard to Building 7. We have now 1,200 licensed architects and engineers who have publicly stated that the official account of the collapse of the towers in Building 7 simply can't be true. And so these people are endorsing or failing to challenge something that is now questioned and completely rejected by people who have the ability to know. That is, we're talking about physicists, chemists, architects, and engineers and firefighters. Ultimately, of course, we hope to bring about a new investigation, and we know if there's ever a true investigation, one that actually looks at the evidence in an impartial way, it will be decided very quickly that the official story is false. And then that, of course, would lead to the question, well, then, what really did happen, who did it, and why? So we're challenging the basic myth that American foreign policy has been based on since September 2001, and the myth on which the Patriot Act was passed, the myth on which many other countries have greatly retracted civil rights. And I'm flying now on this trip, and it's just all the nonsense you have to go through at the airports. This is one trivial part of 9/11, but when you take all of the things that have come out of 9/11, including millions of deaths of Muslims in Iraq and Afghanistan, we are talking about an abomination and a global order that is deadly, immoral to the highest degree, and simply based on a lie. So that's what we hope to do.